guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the update for the Roulette Collab. My favourite one to film, as everyone's probably sick of me saying. If I'm a little bit quieter today, it's because he's in the other room and I'm not used to filming when anyone is here, and I get a little bit paranoid about talking to an inanimate object. This collab was set up by Rebecca and Alexy, and it's 50 prompts. You randomly select 6, pick some goals, hit them and roll in some new ones. It's updated the 15th of every month, and I'll link the two ladies down below, and there's a playlist that we're all in if you want to binge watch. So I'll just get into it as quickly as I can because I'm not used to this. Not at all. So this update I finished, yes, 3 products. So I hit goal on 3 out of 6, which means I get to roll in 3 new things. So I will just get them for you. So the most boring one I'll go with first, and that was a product you only buy on sale, and I chose the Miu Miu Perfume. And I've had this in my collection for about 3-4 years. Got it when I worked in House of Fraser. You couldn't tell when it was running out because it's actually such a heavy product. Look how pale my hand is. Yeah, so this smells, what does this smell like? Piece of paper. Luxurious. Really bad at describing scents, but smells luxurious. It's gone. It's another one out of my collection, and I store my empties back there, so it's handy to have a big one out. I would get this again if I was like rolling in it. The next one was an eyeshadow from a palette you don't reach for often, and I chose the Naked palette. This was my first ever palette, and I chose the shade, let me put this down, the shade Darkhorse. So from the last time you can see there was a little bit left in the corner. It takes ages to use. I put that as a lid shade, and I tried it with and without a primer, and it just comes off and it sits into your little eye wrinkles and it just doesn't stay. It's not, I don't know, is this one because it was old, but no, it's brown with a kind of gold overlay. It is a nice shade if it would just stay. If you use it in the outer V, it just wouldn't blend for me no matter what. And here is where we are now. Look at that. This palette's looking pretty empty now, I must say, isn't it? 2 there and 4 there, 6 left, half gone. So that's another shade out. I'm inadvertently panning a shade a year on this thing. I'm so excited about this one. So for an item that I considered decluttering, I chose the L'Oreal, like the name is even gone off this. The L'Oreal La Smoky, La Color Beige, you can see it from the back. This is old and I really should declutter it. I'm getting there. So I chose the blue shade. You can see there was a teeny tiny itty bitty bit left, but it's so hard to use that, like it's so dense all up in there. So for the month I used it underneath, under the, where'd you call there? Blend under there, and I did a few lid looks. Let me just show you where I am now. Mirror. It's all gone. So I think the last time I said there was only 1 shade used up. However, I was lying, there's 3. 1, 2, 3. So the blue is all gone. That's another eyeshadow out of my collection. I'm so delighted. If I roll this in my 1 month palette, I'll see if I want to declutter it, because maybe I'm just being arrogant. You know, and you're just like, because something's old, and that's not the way to be. So this eyeshadow is gone. My hands are really white. 2 eyeshadows out in a Roulette Collab. That's amazing. And the last empty for this month was a matte product, and I chose the Too Faced Peach Blur. I said in my last video I didn't think I'd finish it this month. You can see that there was a bit around the sides. The waffle grid I ended up removing, and oh my god, look. Sorry, I should really clean these beforehand, shouldn't I? But look, heavens above. That is €32.50. This is like a cream to powder product. That's how I feel. Like when it got down to the last bits, it was not good to use it, like bobbling. I wouldn't get it again. I'm keeping it for the packaging, the mirror on it. I don't want to blind you, but like look how handy that is for travel. So I'm thinking I will repress stuff into this to bring with me. It's just handy. So I'm going to keep it, but €32.50 wouldn't get it again. It's a pressed powder, does smoothen out the skin, does blur it up, does exactly what it's supposed to do, but it can make you go pink, and I prefer cheaper ones. So not prefer, they're just as good. So €32.50 is €9. So the next 2 are kind of the same type of thing, but we'll go with the next one is a product that you love, I think it is. And I chose the NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Beige. Look, my goodness. It's itty bitty. Itty bitty. Okay, I don't think I marked on a piece of paper, but I will show you where I was. So this is a full size, and this is where I am. Oh, sorry, and this is where I am. Like, look, how did I go through that? So I used up that amount. It's a really nice lip liner. Let me just swatchy lip liner. I have 2 of these. That's why I didn't mind panning it. Isn't that terrible? Like, it's just a nude brown. It's a really light nude brown though, so when I have fake tan on or anything like that, it doesn't seem to, it kind of just blends into your skin. But it's a really nice, it's cheaper than MAC, it's just as good if not better in my opinion. So I'd rather repurchase this over a MAC one, especially, I'm not good at the cruelty free thing. I know MAC isn't, but is NYX cruelty free? Last product before we start randomly selecting things is a product I'm currently loving. I think that's what it was. A product I'm currently loving. I have them down in the description box anyway. And I chose the Tarte Blush Bazaar palette that I got for Christmas off Porrick in 2017. And I looked at the picture of where I was last time. And I feel like it looks like I'm in the exact same place. But this is the blush I've been using every time I do my makeup. It's so beautiful. Look at it. Such a delicate beauty in all of its glory. It is a Corally Peach with a gold shift. I might show you something that I discovered throughout the month. So this is my favorite blush because it has a bit of a sheen, a bit of a glow, and I'm starting to get all up into the glow. I really should start tanning my hands if my body doesn't all up into the glow. So I'm going to insert a picture here of what I discovered. Where's the sheet that this came with? Do any of you keep this thing? I don't know why I do that. But anyway, I'll insert a picture. I have a sleek blush in rose gold on one part of my arm, and I have this in the other part. The only difference I can see is that this one has a peach coral undertone and the other one has a pink one. But if you weren't nitpicky, would you know? Does that look the same to you? Because this is limited edition, so, and I already have this one. Let me know if you think it looks the same. I'm really into glow lately. It's time to randomly select. We've got 1 to 50 and we're going to get 4 new products. That is amazing. Okay. So number 28, I normally roll that on camera. What's number 28? Steph. Oh yeah. 28, a product you wouldn't repurchase. Next one, 38, is it? Yeah, number 38. What's that? Something you're afraid to pan. Are you for real? Okay, that's the second one. The third one is number 4. Number 4, a drugstore product. That's like pretty much my whole collection. Yeah, it is. And then the last one, what's that? Number 1, a product with cute packaging. Okay, let me go handle my business. So that was so hard this time. I don't know why, but that was really hard for me to do. I think I was probably sitting there for about 10 minutes going open and closing my drawers and figuring out. So an item from the drugstore was the first one of them that I got, and I chose the, what is this, the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer in the shade Light. So this works pretty much perfectly under my eye whether I'm wearing fake tan or not, because I don't go that dark because I'm so bloody fair. And look where I am, I'm here. So this is going, this for some is going down the way. I had one before that was going up, this is going down. So I'm just gonna keep working on this. I really like this and I have had it in my collection for 2 years, and so I just need to get over myself and use it. So I suppose this is a good push to start using it. I will get this again in this shade. I really like it. I would like to try the brightening shade, but I would get it again. I really enjoy it, and I suppose it is time to get using it. So the next product is an item that I wouldn't get again or wouldn't purchase again, and I chose the Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in the shade Matte Lights. So I'm using it and I just wouldn't get it again. It's a little bit like chalk. Do you see what I mean? Like, it's a very chalky consistency. It's really uncomfortable. So there it is there. This I've discovered just isn't a highlighter. So I've been using it as a powder. So like, that's allegedly a highlight. Like, who would that highlight? No one. So I've kind of been using it as an illuminating powder. Look at that, can you see that coming off? An illuminating powder, so that's what I've been doing. So it works fine for that purpose, but I wouldn't get it again. And I love Makeup Revolution, so this is just one particular product that I don't particularly like. I don't hate it, I just don't care. Two more products that are probably going to be here till the end. So the next one is an item that I'm afraid to pan. Yes, I'm terrified to pan this. This is the Maybelline Master Strobing Liquid in the shade Light Iridescent. Now yes, this project is finished in August 15th, so there's no way I will finish it by then. But I'm afraid to use it, that's the first thing. And it's also summer, so it is a good time to be using this if I'm going to use it. I have it on today underneath my foundation. It is a, did I put way too much on? Illuminating kind of duochrome pink. Where is it? Why can't you see it? There, whoa, look at that. Genie. So you can use it as like a highlighter, I don't have it on, like that. Or you can mix it with your foundation or put it under your foundation. So I'm just going to keep using this. It's full, it's brand new. My first time using it was today. I actually have it for ages and I've only started wearing it. This is why I have issues. So I'm going to start wearing this and see how we do. So we're at the very top, so there's no point marking it. It's full, so we'll see where we are next time. And the last product I got was something with cute packaging, and I was looking through my drawers and I don't really have much with cute packaging, to be honest. So I chose this pigment. This could have gone for an item I'm afraid to pan also. It is a pigment by Glam & Co. Jewel Dust in Lilac Vibes. Isn't that very Titanic-y-ish? Isn't it? Look. How pretty is that? Like, I would keep this also after because of the packaging. Do I have enough swatch space left? So here it's like, oh God, don't fall out. It's full. Focus not on my face. Is it focusing? Can you see that duochrome? This is not a normal formula of pigment. This feels like dust. Well, I suppose that's what it's called, isn't it? Can you see that? I'm going to start using this. Like, I wear my makeup to work, so we'll see how this goes. The packaging is lovely. I'm just going to keep using it. I probably will weigh it after this because you're not going to really be able to see how I'm doing. It cost me €10 and I got it in Castle Pharmacy in Waterford in Ireland. So here we go. So that's it for this update. Can't wait to see everyone else's video, and thanks a million for watching. So an item that I've discovered. I'm sick of this.